You know what? I need to go give him some water. Do y'all want to come with me and help me feed him and give him some water?
Oh, I have some water here.
Let's go this way.
We're right in front of my face.
I mean, it happened right in front of your face.
Do you want to feed him a treat?
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to be that easy?
No, not at all.
It's the Pied Piper of Sandy Springs.
Okay, they're still going. They're going all the way to the parking lot.
And they didn't even ask us, can I go on that? Exactly.
I'm going to put him in here. We're going to feed him in here, okay? It was so easy. I could have all 6 of them in my truck right now going God knows where.
What did he look like to you?
A nice dog that takes care of dogs.
They could have just took you out from the kitchen. I would have never saw you no more. Then what?
What do you do next time someone comes up to you that you don't know?
Ask my mom.
There we go.
So for these moms, the conversation about predators is just starting. But for another mom, she couldn't even talk about our test.
You're not scared of a dog, are you?
So devastated by what you're about to see, she asked us to conceal their identities.
I got a toy in there. I got some food in there. You got him? You got a good grip on him? Okay.
Is that their cage?
Look at that. Look at that cage. Can you reach that raccoon in there? I can't get it.
Mom's warnings forgotten.
The dogs are standing in your way. There you go. Can you crawl? Just like a dog. Oh, he's like, what are you doing? Get out of my house.
A child now vulnerable to abduction. Terrifying proof that the talk doesn't go far enough.
I'm just a guy faking it out here for TV. If I'm a real sex predator, I've got him in my truck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Families need to practice for that moment when a predator comes.
All right, I'm almost crying, people. I'm not kidding you. What I saw your faces. What are you thinking first and foremost?
I just can't believe that. Like, it is extremely scary, and I don't know if their mom talked to them or not. Maybe, they may have talked to them, and they may not have, when the opportunity presented itself, they may have just forgotten what mom taught them.
Yeah, Diane, I saw you. You were just beside yourself.
Well, the problem seems to be, like, even if they had the talk, maybe this person looked like somebody that was nice, or somebody that they could go to, like a Walmart employee or something. This guy was taking care of dogs. He looked friendly. He didn't look scary.
But the kid got in a cage. I mean, at that point, there is no hope. That kid is gone, which is what is so, I think, frightening. Mitch, you had a good question here for our panel.
Sure. We talked about, going to the right person or going to a good person. How do you know who a good person is? What do you tell the kids about go to a good person?
I'm going to let Brian answer that. And by the way, for everyone's knowledge, the parents all had the talk with their kids. Every child has had that talk about people they don't know. Wow. But do you want to answer that question?
We usually tell the children to find an employee of the store that they're in. They always know where the customer service desk is for them to go to get help. It was mentioned about the beach, a lifeguard that's out there, or another family that they can walk up and actually grab the hand of an adult and say, I need help. And don't be afraid to tell your kids, I need help. If they're lost, we might want to call 911 to get that started.
Rebecca, I see you shaking your head.
Well, that's why we wrote Safe Kids, Smart Parents, because there's a lot of repeated conversations you have to have from different angles. And then also watching this video with kids is going to be really important. I also want to jump in here that I can tell you of at least 5 cases where it was a couple that abducted the children. So remember not to get the one image. This is an ongoing conversation. You've got to hit from different levels. And exactly what Brian said, there's tips like that that are life-saving. Find the employee in the store, etc. But really important, revisit at any given moment. Our kids who've been educated, even my kids who've been educated, can act impulsively in the moment.
We all act impulsively in the moment. What did you want to ask here?
Well, we were talking about how you tell them when you're not around, but what happens like when you're there? I have a very charismatic 4-year-old, and she pretty much will talk to anyone who will stop and talk to her because she's cute. So what do you do in that instant? If I turn away, someone can take her.
Yeah, Mike, what?
No,
What do you say?
you just have to make sure that you keep your child close, especially when you're out in public. And, you know, when you're on vacation, I know the summer's coming to a close now, school's starting back up, and it's imperative, if your child has to wait out with for a school bus with other children, if you're not there where you should be, you need to have the conversation now. This is the best time to have that because school, you know, vacation's over, kids are going to be going back to school, and you're not going to be there all the day, you know, every hour of the day with them. You need to have the conversation now.